Please welcome once again Charlotte Selmeyer.
It's amazing when you grow up and realize that all of your favorite songs by different artists were actually written by the same person. I had that realization the first time I saw Rhett Akins perform at the Bluebird Cafe about 10 years ago. Rhett has written a phenomenal 36 #1 singles. They have garnered him 44 NMPA Gold and Platinum certifications throughout his career thus far. His influence on country music is everywhere, and his accomplishments have certainly not gone unnoticed. He has been rightfully crowned an ACM Songwriter of the Year, a 2-time BMI Songwriter of the Year, and is an 8-time CMA Triple Play Award recipient. In 2019, the Academy of Country Music named him the first ever Songwriter of the Decade, and in 2021, he was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. The caliber of country artists he has collaborated with only affirms his high regard as a writer. Everyone from Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, Brooks and Dunn, Jason Aldean, Chris Young, Lee Brice, John Party, Parker McCullum, and of course his very own son have recorded his hits. To celebrate his father's Icon Award, please welcome superstar Thomas Rhett.
How we doing, y'all? New York City, man, this is, I had a whole speech planned and then she gave all the stats, so I'm just gonna ditch that. And I never in a million years dreamed I'd be nervous playing a song in front of my dad, until right now. And there's so many things I wanna say, but I don't think I have all the time in the world to say that. But Dad, you're my hero, legit. And I think the youngest memories I have of being a kid are of just loving music so much because you loved music so much. Remember driving to school and every single day it'd be something different. I wanted to listen to Backstreet Boys and you said, "No, we're listening to Allman Brothers this morning." Or one day it'd be NSYNC and you're like, "No, Aretha Franklin," you know? And so I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I see a lot of people sitting behind you too that we've written a lot of songs together. And I was thinking about this. I know she said 36 #1s. That's having hits in 4 different decades. Can we just clap? That's like unbelievable to me. And I promise I'm going to sing a couple songs. But the last thing I wanted to say is just the fact that, like, not only are you a great songwriter, you are a great man. And even as your son, it's weird to get compliments about you, like from other songwriters and from other artists, but the more I get around even the generation younger than me, I love hearing their stories of getting to write a song with you, because they're like, "I can't believe he didn't cancel," first of all. Like, I've never heard anyone in my life say, "My dad, or he canceled," or "Maybe I'm just not a big enough." There's no writer small enough for you to write with, if that makes any sense. And so I just love your character. I love your courage. I love that at 55 years old, you're still able to be inspired, and you love music just as much today as you always have. And so I love you very much. And the song that I wanted to start with is a song that you wrote for Blake Shelton. And I remember I was driving in my truck one day and I heard this song come on the radio, and it was the first time I think it'd been played. And the moment I heard the first verse of the song, I was like, there is no way my dad did not write this. And if they did, they were just pretending to be him. And I love that you basically took a page out of your journal and wrote a song and poured your heart out onto it. And Blake Shelton resonated with it so much, decided to put it out to the world. And so I've rambled way too much. This song is called "I Lived It," and it goes a little something like this. 3, 4. Daddy drove the wheels off a flatbed Ford Flash, found a hole in an old screen door. Granny said the dress that my sister wore to church wasn't long enough. Mama poured grease in a Crisco can, put 100,000 miles on a Sears box fan. Uncle Joe put tobacco on my hand where them yellow jackets tore me up. and I ain't making this up. Oh, you think I'm talking crazy? In a different language you might not understand. Oh, that's alright. That's just the kind of life that made me who I am. Just taking my mind on a visit back in time, 'cause I miss it. You wouldn't know to love it like I love it unless you lived it. And man, I lived it. Oh man, I lived it. Granddaddy smoked Salems with the windows up, drove me around in the back of that truck. We drank from a hose and spit in a cup. We all survived somehow. Them old Duke boys were flat in the hills. Hollywood was fake, wrestling was real. Wouldn't dream of spending that $2 bill and pushing a lawnmower around. I'd go back there right now. Whoa, you think I'm talking crazy? In a different language you might not understand. Oh, that's alright. That's just the kind of life that made me who I am. Just taking my mind on a visit back in time, 'cause I miss it. You wouldn't know to love it like I love it unless you lived it. And then I lived it. Oh man, I lived it. Oh, you think I'm talking crazy? In a different language you might not understand. Oh, that's alright. That's just the kind of life that made me who I am. Just taking my mind on a visit back in time, 'cause I miss it. You wouldn't know to love it like I love it unless you lived it. And man, I lived it. Oh man, I lived it. Oh man, I lived it. Thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing. Thank y'all for letting me have two to get to celebrate my dad here. This next one, or actually the last one I'm going to play, my dad and I have had the privilege of writing probably, how many songs do you think we've written? Probably 400 or 500 songs together. We've had 8 #1 songs together, which is absolutely wild. And y'all, I'm so daggum giddy right now, I can't even explain it. I'm going to play you a song that me and my dad actually wrote in a hotel room in Dallas. And the story behind that, the song's called What's Your Country Song, but my favorite part about it is that we got to put one of my dad's titles from the 90s in the second verse, which is amazing. And anyway, it goes a little something like this. 3, 4. Did you grow up on a tractor? Did your daddy let you drive? Are you whiskey been hellbound, even though your mama tried? Did you cruise down a back road with your Dixieland light? Are you on the Chattahoochee on a barefoot blue jean night? Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a hallelujah. Everybody been through a little hell. And when you're rolling down a 2-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Yeah, what's your country song? Do your exes live in Texas? Are you so lonesome you could cry? Are you heartbroken cause you know that ain't your truck in her drive? Are your friends all in low places underneath the neon moon? Were you already country back when country wasn't cool? Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a hallelujah. Everybody been through a little hell. And when you're rolling down a two-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Yeah, what's your country song? Who's your strawberry wine? What's your family tradition? What makes you turn it up, make you raise your cup every time you listen? Yeah. Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a hallelujah. Everybody been through a little hell. And when you're rolling down a two-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Yeah, what's your country song? Come up here and get your Icon Award, Dad. And in the words of Austin Powers, get up here, Daddy, take a bow.
Smiling, honey, right back at me. Now hold on, cause I ain't done. There's more where that came from. Well, you know I'm just having fun, but seriously. You be my Louisiana, I'll be your Mississippi. You be my little Loretta, I'll be your Conway Twitty. You be my sugar baby, I'll be your sweet.
Oh, man. I have not cried in 20 years, I don't think. And oh man, I don't know how something like I just saw can happen. I mean, only God could do this. And I lost my dang phone. My whole speech is on my phone, and I don't know. It's somewhere. Somebody's sitting on it over there. But Lord, have mercy. Thank you, God. Thomas Rhett, thank you for doing that. I never would have dreamed all the years we sat. We sat in the kitchen playing guitars and writing little dumb songs, and turned out to be this. Thank you, Thomas Rhett, for doing this today. Man, New York City, Liddy, has really been good to me. I grew up on a dirt road where they had to pull us out with a tractor about half the year to get to school. I don't know why New York City has been so good to me coming from that, but I can tell you this. First time I played in this town, I got to play with Reba McEntire at Radio City Music Hall. First time I was on national television, I got to play on the David Letterman show. He thought the song "That Ain't My Truck" was so hilarious, he wanted me to be on the show. I was like, this is a sad song, dude. The first time I ever played at Madison Square Garden, I got to open for my own son. And I got engaged on New Year's Eve, Times Square, with Ryan Seacrest. You know, it's like, so New York has been awesome to me. And David, this is, I don't know how to top this. I mean, this is just so cool. I could have never dreamed this my entire life. I thank you and the NMPA for all that you do to help us. All songwriters and publishers in the room, thank you to David and NMPA for what they do to further our careers and the rights of songwriters. Also want to say congratulations, Casey Musgraves. Thank you, Rhett. So deserving. I don't know where my phone's at, y'all. They told me to text my speech so it could be on the monitors, and I was too stubborn to do it. But so now I don't have a phone. I want to thank my new publishing group, the Jonas Group. Kevin and Leslie are here. Thank y'all so much for a new journey. I must thank Ben Vaughn. We lost Ben Vaughn a few months ago, but he was my publisher from 2005 until 2024, and I wouldn't be standing up here without Ben. I love you, Ben. I want to thank, there's a few people here that came here. Lisa Bolt, where are you at? Lisa's technically my system, and it goes way more than that. She's my whole life. We can't do anything without her. I want to thank my kids. They're here. Thomas, Rhett, Casey, where are you at? My little boy, Brody. He's here. I need my speech bad. I want to thank my wife, Sonia, for putting up with a songwriter. I literally quit the music business 3 nights a week. And for some reason, I get up every morning and do it again because I just love music. I love country songs. I love rock songs. I love rap songs. I love blues songs. I love everything out there that there is in music. As Thomas Rhett said, how we used to go to school, I'd make him listen to Merle Haggard one day, and I'd make him listen to Bob Dylan, one day, because I just wanted him to have the essentials, And I want to thank most of all tonight my mama and my mom and my dad sitting right here, and they're where it all started. Not with piano lessons or guitar lessons, but with this huge piece of wood that looked like the Ark of a Covenant that I thought was a piece of furniture until I opened it up and it was this gigantic record player. And, man, we wore this thing out. And this record player, I can remember the first album I pulled out of this record player was Sgt. Pepper. And I didn't even care what the music sounded like. I just cared what the album cover was so cool. It was like, we'll get to the music later. It was everything from the Beatles to Burl Ives to Perry Como to Aretha Franklin in this record player. It was Hank Williams. It was Otis Redding. It was the Allman Brothers. It was Cat Stevens. It was Carole King. It was like, those are the songs that I grew up like eating for breakfast. You know what I mean? That was how I started my day. That's how I started my life, and that's what led me to wanting to be a singer and a songwriter. So, thank you, Mom and Daddy, for all that you did, and they never questioned too much what me and my brothers listened to. They pretty much let us go out and do our own thing, except I had 1,000 Kiss posters on my wall. Ace Frehley was on the ceiling right above my head every night, and they did not like that too much. And my granddaddy said we were going to hell. And and there was one Ozzy Osbourne album that I bought at the record store, and I got in the car, and my mama cried so hard that I took it back. I took it back into the store and got her money back. But other than Kiss and Ozzy, everything was pretty good. And I don't know why they didn't think Hank Williams Jr., Whiskey Bit, and Hellbound was any better, but they let us listen to that. But they took us to every concert in the world, from Run DMC to Van Halen to U2. I mean, Conway Twitty, New Edition. I mean, we saw it literally. If the concert came nearby, we went to it. Eric Clapton, Rick Springfield. I mean, it didn't matter who it was. We went. And I I know I'm running over time. I don't have my speech, but I'll give you one more story about how my parents let us love music. I came here in 1998 when I graduated high school. My mom and daddy brought me and my two brothers up here, and of course the agenda was Empire State Building, Central Park, with a Statue of Liberty. Me and my brother's list of things to do were to go see this movie at 1 a.m. called The Decline of Western Civilization. That was about the history of heavy metal music. We wanted to go to CBGB's because that's where the Ramones and Blondie started, and that's what Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses wore every night on Headbangers Ball, and so we went there and got the T-shirt. What else did we do? I went to Sam Ash Music Store and I bought a Jackson guitar because Phil Collins from Def Leppard played this guitar. I actually wrote with him last summer. How cool is that? But the main thing on the list was we had to go to Hollis, Queens. We had to find Run DMC. Like we were on a mission. We were going to find Run DMC and LL Cool J. Farmers Boulevard. Where's John Platt at? He knows. That's how we bonded. We went to a New York Mets game. My mom said, we're not going to Queens. We're not going to Queens to find Run DMC, but we went to a Mets game and we saw Darryl Strawberry hit one out. And when we got on the subway, I didn't know that the Mets played in Queens. And I was like, Mom, we're in Queens. Like, we're going to Run's house. And we took the subway to Hollis, Queens, and man, we walked around that town for 2 hours asking everybody, where is Run's house? Do y'all know where Run is? And finally, this little old lady asked us if we were lost. And I said, no, ma'am, we're looking for Run's house. And she said, I don't know who Run is, but y'all need to run. And we got back on the subway, and that was it. But anyway, all this to say that I'm a country music writer, but I love everything. I love all genres of music. Congratulations to everybody here tonight for what you do for music. And if anybody's got Run's address, let us know. I love y'all. Thank you. Thomas Rhett, love you. See y'all.